Do. Right. Let's see how we're doing here. Let's click on that. Oh, we have audio and video. We're doing very well today, my friends. Very well. Right. I need to share the link out first to the usual suspects, and yeah, we'll crack on then from that. I think. There we go. Put that up. So, my friends, yeah, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is safe and well. My friends, we're going to take a look at the new mod pack from Giant Software. So yeah, obviously, Farmcon is currently going on at the Fendt Forum in Germany. As expected, and there has been kind of a pattern since I don't know, Farming Simulator 19 or maybe even 17 about, Giants releasing mods on the mod hub for FarmCon. That pattern has been repeated by Giants, and they have put out a very interesting mod pack. So we're going to take a look at it. There may be other videos, and maybe people have already streamed the mod pack in question. But this is my first opportunity to take a look at it. So yeah, we'll go through it. I'll do my usual thing with this thing. So yeah, we have the FarmCon Farming Simulator 22. This is the FarmCon 24 Fendt pack from Giant Software. 51.52 megabytes. Some interesting equipment included in the pack. Interesting vehicle as well. So this is the Fendt Xylon, which, as you may know, my friends, my game Steam has a the Fendt Xylon pack, and this is a Patreon exclusive. And well, I don't know. Maybe we'll do a side-by-side comparison. Who knows? But yeah, we're going to exclusively look at the Giant Software version. So we have so they have two tractors. They have the Fendt 380 GTA Turbo, 95 horsepower. It has the weight, which is 9,200 pounds. LBS. I didn't know LBS was a thing. I thought it would be kilograms. Doesn't Giants typically do kilograms? I don't know. So yeah, 95 horsepower, 9,920 LBS, 42,500. It's probably based on the I don't know the price adjusted. It's an older tractor. I'm not entirely sure when that tractor was manufactured. I think it's from the mid 1990s. I know the Xylon was from, I don't know, like 2007 or something like that. So yeah, they've got the Fendt Xylon 524, which is kind of the largest horsepower version. 147 horsepower, 13,000 pounds, 57,500. It's got a front loader. So you've got the Fendt GTA front loader. It's got a Fendt Xylon front loader. So there's quite a few things in this pack, Daniel Van Moorick, how are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we got the GTA front loader. We've got the Xylon front loader. It's got a sprayer from Rao. The Rao Spridoport. Okay, Rao Spridoport, 200 liters, 4,000. It's got the Rao front tank for the GTA. It's got the Rao front tank for the Xylon, right? So there's quite a few pieces in this particular pack, So you've got a front tank and you've got the sprayer, right? So a lot in the pack actually, surprisingly. Normally, you just kind of expect maybe, I don't know, maybe one or two mods or something in these types of packs. So what I expected from them was I expected so in the real world, Fendt have an electric tractor. It's like the E100 or something. It's basically like a vineyard tractor. So I expected that. So I think we're going to go. New farmer. We'll be going Hout Belleron, or Hoot Balloon as I used to call this thing. We're going to take off all of our mods, and we'll select one by one what we'd like to put in here. Easy development, dashboard live. There's Fendt. I'm going to put into my game Steam Xylon, GPS, interactive control. What else? The lubricating grease. Let me see. The real dirt. Shop extension. Vehicle gears. We'll put that on as well, maybe, just to see what that one is like. Right, let's get in here. So yeah, we'll take a look at the mod, and we'll do our usual stuff. So the Fendt Xylon pack is actually a mod from my game Steam. So he made that quite a long time ago. So I mean, I'm going to assume that the Giants version, because they have access to the real world, Fendt Xylon, that the 3D model is going to be much more, would say, accurate. Because Giants always make highly accurate 3D models. So I thought it might be an idea to maybe do a side-by-side comparison. So I've only got 100 grand. We'll add some money first, I guess. Oh my god, 100,000? I'm going to add more than that. So I don't know, we'll add another 400 grand or something. Okay. There we go, that should be plenty. So yeah, Daniel. No, the Fendt Xylon isn't my mod. It's a mod from my game Steam. So right, look, we'll just look over the Farmcon here. Look. So we have the Fendt 380 GTA Turbo, 42,500, 95 horsepower, manual transmission, 80 liters, 24 mph, and the weight is 4.5 tons. So obviously this is from Giant Software. I'm going to assume that the log is clean, and it is, as you can see, look. Okay. So, I mean, they wouldn't release a mod that hasn't got a clean log or anything. Right, we'll just take a look around it, I guess, and see what shop options it has. Sir Tony, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friend. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, sir. Looks pretty damn nice. So I guess the thing about these GTA and the Xylon is they have like you can add things, attachments to the front and rear of these tractors. That's kind of their thing. So we have wheel brands. We have Trelleborg, we have Michelin, Continental, Mitas, Vredstein, Nokian. So we have standard wheel weights, wide tires plus weights. We have rear narrows. So the outer wheels are narrow. Rear twins, narrow tires, and then back to standard. No dual wheel option though. That's interesting. I'm sure someone is going to mod that pretty damn quickly with dual tires. That shouldn't be too hard, duals all round. Michelin, we have standard wheel weights, wides plus weights, rear narrows, so that it's a wider narrow than the other one, and then narrow tires. So once again, no dual tire options. Continental, standard, wheel weights, wides, plus weights, and then back to standard. So not quite the same amount of options on this one. Mitas, we have standard, wheel weights, wides, plus weights, and then back to standard. Okay. Vredstein, we have standard, wheel weights, Very few options on the Redstein there, look. Once again, my friends, I fully anticipate people will be putting up mods of this, adding interactive control, you know, that type of thing. You know, once you have the Giants model, from a copyright standpoint, you know, you're free to do whatever you want with it. It's not a DLC; it's just a mod, you know, so you can you can do whatever you want with it, basically. So the Nokians, we have communal, and that's it. So once again, we're probably going to get some new communal tires or Nokian tires on this. Lubricating grease, we're going to take that off. That's a third-party mod. GPS, an older tractor like this in the real world, I mean, I'm sure farmers have added it, but when it came out, I don't think this had GPS, you know. So we'll just take it off. You have the main color. You can change it to kind of Fendt blue. And this is kind of the communal, the civilian kind of color, right? So these colors would be based on the real world as well. Rim colors, you've got white, and then you have a silver. So, you know, not a huge amount of color options, but once again, people are going to modify this. So we're going to put it back to the kind of the standard here, okay? So we have the GTA front loader, 486 kilograms. I don't know if this base is an original design. It probably is. It's probably been, you know, it's not. I don't think it's made on or based on an existing front loader. So yeah, it's probably based on the real world things. We have a design. We have a standard. Oh, we have a wooden box. I like that wooden box. Look at that wooden box, Tony. Look, you could modify that for I'm thinking here. Modify this for rice. You know you know, in the gameplay trailer for Farming Simulator 25, you had pallets with the rice saplings, right? So I'm thinking maybe you could take this wooden box and have the saplings inside in that, you know, just for something different. So standard or the wooden box. We'll go with the wooden box. With chassis color, and you can do black. We'll go with black, I think, just to change it up a little bit. Now here's the kind of the big boy. Here's your Fendt Xylon. So it's got a decent amount of horsepower, 147 horses. It's got a manual plus power shift, 230 litres of diesel. As I said, this is an older piece of equipment. It dates from, I think, like it was discontinued in 2007. 31 mph, 6 tons. It looks pretty nice, I have to say. All the connection points and the lights. Someone is going to modify the hell out of this thing. You have all the electrical points. Look at all the electrical connection points there at the side, look. So that's for the front loader, obviously. So in this one we have options. We have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Fredstein, and Nokian. So we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires, plus weights. No weights all round though. You know, some of these tractors would have weights on the front and the rear. Rear twins, and they're quite chunky. Look, they're chunky boys. And we get twins all round in this one. Very nice. And then back to standard. Michelin, standard, wheel weights, wides, plus weights, narrows on this one, look. So we got skinny boys on this particular configuration. Rear twins all round. So one of the things I would like to see on this one is twin narrows. You know what I mean? So twins at the back and then twins all round. So once again, I've no doubt someone will mod this mod and do that. Continental, we have standard, wheel weights, wides, plus weights, rear twins, twins all round, and then back to standard. My test, we have wides by default, which is a little bit different. We have wides plus weights. So the Midas is very limited in terms of its shop options. Look, it's just wides and weights. That's interesting. BKT, we get standard, wheel weights, rear twins, twins all round. So they've, they're each kind of wheel option is a little bit different. Bridgestone, we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires, wides plus weights, rear twins at the back, twins all round, and then back to standard. Nokian, we have wides, so a different thread in this one, look, which I like. I do like that thread. We get the communal. So I think I'm going to go with the Nokians here because I like the tire thread in this thing. Ignore lubricating grease, third-party mod. GPS. Once again, older tractor. So we have that one. We have the orange. Rims. Again, we have the same kind of options. So I think we're going to go with this one, my friends. Okay? Because just to make it a little bit different. We have the front loader for this. We're going to match the color, make it matchy. 595 kilograms. Different design on the front loader here. So these are kind of original designs. So look, there's quite a lot. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, there's a lot in it. So here is your, this is RAW, or AU, Spritty port. 200 litre capacity on the tank. Very, very small tank, as you can see. This is a brand new 3D model design. I don't believe there's anything like this out there at the moment. 751 kilograms, 21 meters, and 7 mph. That's not bad. No color options on this. Once again, I'm sure someone will modify the snot out of this. I'm going to assume that precision farming is ready and enabled on this. I won't be testing that today because I don't have precision farming installed. Sir Tony Miff streams on Twitch. And he'll be probably streaming on Monday, as usual, Tony. So maybe, Tony, you might check out this mod with precision farming for these fine people. If you want to post your link to Twitch, you can do so. So we got the two front tanks. They are different designs. We've got one for the RAW, or sorry, one for the GTA, and then one for the Xylon. See, these are original designs as well. Looks very nice. We'll take a look at the 3D model, obviously, up close. There's a license plate on this, is there? Where's the license plate on this? I don't see the... Oh, there's the license plate there. Where's the one at the back? I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Wow. Wow, Tony. So yeah, 360 kilograms, 1,450 liters, which is a lot. That's not bad at all. Here's one for the Xylon. It's larger. It's got some baskets on the sides, which I don't particularly understand. Why would you have the baskets there, I wonder? 1,450 liters and 375 kilograms. I don't understand why those baskets are there. Maybe it's just a support frame. And that's it. So we got two front sprayers. We got a sprayer at the back, front loader. You know, I mean, that's a pretty impressive pack, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a pretty damn good pack. Oh, crap. We're going to have to sell some equipment here, I think. Oh, hold on a second. Owned. Let's get rid of all this stuff. So this is kind of, you know, the base game stuff with the map. Ooh, nice sounds. Going to change some of the settings here. It's a brand new game save, obviously, so we'll leave on the traffic maybe, just for funsies. Dirt fast. Let's move this out of the way a little bit first. So we'll just take a good look at it. I think we'll take off the HUD, maybe. Just so we can kind of just take a look around this thing. Right, so here is your Fendt GTA 380. PTO at the front. I don't think it spins. Maybe it does. Got your lights. You got your tires. You've got your connection points here. Electric and hydraulic. Obviously for the front loader attachment. You have your lubricating grease module. Connection points at the back. You know, the usual stuff. I wonder if that rear PTO spins. Probably not. It looks quite nice though, I have to admit. Shall we take a look inside and see what it looks like? So it is an older style tractor. I don't imagine there's going to be anything in terms of interactive control or anything like that in this. So here's your cabin area up here. All your various buttons. Let's see if the ignition key turns. It does, look. It's a nice little addition there. Very nice tractor sounds. These are original sounds. Kind of a standard beeper, but the engine sound is very nice. Let's turn on our HUD again. Let's hook up to the box first. Or sorry, the front loader. So you can kind of look at the see the way the wheels are. Look. So I'll be interested to see the kind of suspension system on this thing. So you hook up. Looks pretty good to me. It would be nice if you could utilize the box for maybe storage or something. So yeah, she hooked up to all the stuff here, look. So the hydraulics, there's no electrics though. The usual stuff that one would expect. Let's get a front weight. I want to see how the weight behaves on this thing. Let me get a Fendt weight. Do we not have any small Fendt weights? We have the large one. That's not going to work. So we'll get the small one here. So a 3-point attacher at the front. Obviously, I mean it's a smaller weight, so it doesn't actually clip through the thingy here. Get some attachments. with the Albut, maybe? No, this is not rocket science that I'm doing here. No, it's the usual stuff. Good range in that, I think. A good little farm tractor, you know, for animals, you know, animal upkeep, that type of thing. You know, feeding your cows or whatever. I just wish that storage box was utilized in some way. I'm wondering, I don't know, maybe just get something. See, maybe if it will fill up or something. So, yeah, it doesn't fill the box. Just front loader. Now, what I want to look at here is kind of the driving physics. So, see that? See that? See the way that is? Right, so this is kind of a result of how it's kind of designed, right? Now, if I take off the weight, it's going to get worse. Right? So, even with the My Games team Fendt Xylon, I've noticed instability. You know? So, I guess if you're a bad driver like myself, you know, you may have to be careful driving this thing and keep your front loader tool kind of, you know, in a lowered position. Let's take this off and we'll attach the tools. Okay. How do I detach this thing? There we go. Ah, I see. So yeah, it would have been nice if the box was utilized in some way. You know? Maybe for storage or something. But it looks pretty good though. Excuse me. Right, so that's that one. Let's get the attachments. Let's just drive this a little bit and see what it feels like. So I'm looking for, you know, stability. So as you can see, it's got an interesting kind of setup here. Look. Now let me get some. Let me get on some extreme terrain. Right, watch this. We go over some rocks or something like that. And you can check out the front suspension or how it's designed. You know. Now you're going to find more extreme examples, but see the way it's tilted, right? So this section here is a God damn it. So you can see here, look, it's actually tilted, right? So this is kind of a it's like a pendulum type thing, you know what I mean? So this is actually separated here, right? So it's a pendulum system. See that? There you go. Look. See, there we go. Look at the cabin compared to the front of it. Look. So yeah, it's the axle is kind of the front axle is like on a pendulum system. So that will make for some interesting driving if you have to, you know, have some extreme situations or whatever. So the Xylon is the same type of system. So there are modded versions of the GTA 380 on the mod hub, I believe, but there are third-party versions of it as well. So let's see if both tanks hook up or if they're Um, you know, so this is the Xylon front tank. Let's see if it hooks up to this one. Ah, there you go. Look, it's not compatible. That's good. So you have to hook up to the right tank. Okay, so we're getting the thingy. So your tank hooks up. So she goes on the front there, as you can see. So this hose, I'm assuming this hose maybe attaches to the back. So that electrical connection point is not being used for some reason. Maybe I need the right tool. Let's hook up to the sprayer here. So that is kind of your system. You've got your front tank, and you've got your we'll go with the helm, I think. So you'll fill up the front tank. So there is a so this looks like it's spot spray and precision farming ready, and it looks like it's working with ready as well. So that's the front tank, 1,450 litres. Now you can fill the rear sprayer. So 1,650 litres. Let's see if there are any spraying contracts. There is, look. Accept contract. No, you idiot. Wrong one, Richard. Accept contract. Gotta cancel that. Right, so field 10. Let's do some spraying. Nice little system. You know, you've got your front tank and you've got your sprayer at the back. Listen, I've no doubt that other people will start modifying this and, you know, bringing out other tools and attachments, you know, that type of thing for this this little pack. I also suspect that these tractors will be in Farming Simulator 25 in the base game. That's just my gut feeling. So I have no evidence of that obviously, but just my feeling is that these will be, you know, base game mods in 25. Wait a second. Where is this contract? Field 10. What the hell is Field 10? Oh my god, it's... Alright, shite. So there's a, it's manually shifting the gears here. Oh, Jesus, that's a long way to go. Holy crap. It's been a while since I've done any farming. Woo. So look, she's a little bit wobbly, you know, see that? So that pendulum axle on the front, you know, you're going to have to be a little bit careful with it. So we have so seat suspension, right? So you know the usual stuff. Gear, you know, the gear shifter works, the pedals work, you know, everything that you would expect from a giant standard mod is kind of in here. There's going to be no interactive controller or anything in a mod like this. You're not going to be able to open up the doors or windows and stuff like that. Modders will obviously do that over time. You know, I'm sure someone is working on this already. Yeah, it looks pretty damn good though. So you know, it's a very, very solid pack of equipment, and it's free. So yeah, this is available on the mod hub as we speak. The link is in the description, my friends, if you want to download the mod. So field 10 is quite a ways, I'm afraid, but it's just the way it is. So we're going to have to take a ride up here. I've never been a big fan of this particular map. I know some people like it, but it's not my type of thing. I prefer kind of you know, American style maps. So I pre-ordered Farming Simulator 25. I pre-ordered the Season Pass edition. €80. Quite expensive. But, you know, I guess I thought it might be... You're probably going to end up paying €40 for the Season Pass on its own. You know? So I thought, screw it, I might as well just buy, you know, two together and just get it out of the way and don't have to worry about it. And as you can see, they're already advertising 25. November 12th, obviously. So Farmcon, of course, is going on at the moment. The various presentations will be taking place. So they started at 10 PM Germany time. So nice sounds there, in terms of, you know, the animation sounds on the sprayer here. 21 meter working width, which is decent enough. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You can obviously move up and down. You have variable width on this thing. I'm not quite sure how that works. How does the variable width thingy work, Tony? Do you remember? Lower sprayer. Change working width. So that's the right button. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you can change it from 2, so 21, 15.8, 11.9, 6.9, 2 meter, and then 21. Just put it up a little bit. I won't hire a worker. So yeah, I'm sure this is going to be precision farming ready and the whole 9 yards. So she's 7 mph working speed on this thing. Let's take a look at our map here just to make sure that it is actually working on this thing. So it's not actually, wait. Is this herbicide or what? Hold on a second. I think I've screwed this up. You idiot. Is this herbicide? Oh, you idiot. Look at this. What a muppet. Holy crap. It's herbicide, you moron. Right. So, let's just take a look at this here and see how she hooks up. So she's PTO powered. You've got your connection points, your hose and stuff like that. You've got the row here. 21 meter working width. Got your spray points, precision farming ready, I'm sure. It all looks very, very nice. Let's move on to the Xylon, shall we? I'm sure people are interested in this thing. So this is what she kind of looks like inside. You have a body seat. I have no doubt that people are going to pull this apart in Blender and, you know, animate the doors and the windows. There's a skylight up here, look. So see that window up there? So in the real world, that window actually opens up, right? Another feature of the real world vehicle. Now, Giants obviously haven't done this. So this cabin here in the real world for maintenance, it tips to the side, you know. So the engine is underneath here, right, underneath the cabin, and then it would tip over, you know, that type of thing to on its side. So there another idea for modders, you know, they could separate the cabin and add in, you know, an animation via interactive control. So lots of hose, you know, connection points here, hydraulic, electric, pneumatic, in and outs. Good lighting package on this. You've got a full package here in terms of your connectors. So this is also the pendulum system as well on this thing. So there is the so this is the most powerful version of the Xylon. 32 mph is just fast. So look, it's quite old, as you can see. Look, so the you know, the dashboard here is the old LCD style, and it illuminates and that type of thing. We'll take a look at this at night time, I think. I haven't done this yet. So you have your beacon light. You have your blinkies. Okay, so you got your blinkies. You've got your left and your right. You've got your first stage here. Okay, and your lights at the back. You've got your license plates lights. So you've got stage 1, stage 2, which obviously lights up the back, and then you have a high beam, which is stage 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, and then the top lights here go on 3. So a decent light package on this. That's what it looks like inside. You've got your, you know, your usual kind of dashboard stuff in here. So in the real world, my friends, the rear window on this thing did not open up. In the real world, the front window opens up. So yeah, this rear window, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't open up. Could be wrong. This front window, as far as I'm aware, did open up in the real world. So someone is going to do that as well. Someone's going to mod the hell out of this thing. You know, they might separate the back window here and make it animated. They'll animate the doors. They'll animate the front window here. They'll animate the skylight. They'll probably put a bunch of interactive control in this thing. Seats, pedals, gear sticks. You know, the usual stuff all works in this thing. I want to see, can I get the demonstrate the kind of the front pendulum thing here. Get something extreme, you know that. So it's not quite as extreme here, but as I said, it's a pendulum system that's on this thing. There you go, look. Hold on a second. Back again. So you can see it there. Look, the front wheels is on a pendulum system. So come on, baby, get up there. See, a very, very nice tractor, though. I know a lot of people have been wanting something like this for quite a while. So we'll go back to the shop here again. The engine sounds aren't quite as impressive as the engine sounds of the GTA 380, I think, in my opinion at least. So we'll hook up to the front loader here. So you got your connection points here, the hydraulics in and out. Let's put oh, holy crap, that's bad driving. Let's put this on it as well. I just want to see, can I get this thing to kind of a tilt and get it a bit wibbly wobbly. See, look. So you need to be careful with this thing, because that front pendulum suspension on the axle, she gets a little squirrely, you know. So just be careful when you're, you know, moving stuff around. You're going to encounter that issue there. Now, you could put a front weight on the front and rear, and that will stabilize the vehicle. How do I get detached this thing? Yeah, and what state does it allow detaching? Okay, this is a little bit confusing to me. So it's lowered. So how do I get it to detach? At what stage will it trigger? Okay, I'm confused by this. So now it's showing us detached. So that's a little bit weird to me there. So here's front tank for this thing. Oh, so you have these baskets. Look at these baskets. All right. It would be nice if you could utilize these baskets somehow. Let's get the sprayer again. So in the real world, right, the Xylon here, there are multiple beds and multiple usage. So if you look at pictures online, right, there's a whole host of attachments that you can put on this thing. There are for logging, there's slurry spreaders, there's trailer beds. There's a whole range of different attachments in the real world that you could actually put onto this thing, you know. So that's the front, or the rear tank full. Right, so that's that one there. Oh, hold on a second, you idiot. Herbicide. Right, let's try unloading again. So that's the that one. Now we have to unload the other one, right? And select it. Okay, so you have the two of them. Now I need herbicide. Fill that up. Kind of a standard beeper sound. Nothing too outrageous about this. So once again, once you have the front and rear tanks full, 1,650 litres, that should be sufficient. Let's just try and see, can we get to the have a look at the driving physics of this thing. So this is what she looks like at the inside. Hopefully my driving skills are up to snuff here. It looks pretty decent though, you know, the interior cabin here. So I have no doubt that modders are gonna mod the crap out of this thing, and add all sorts of working animations, and the clock up here will probably get animated, and some of the air conditioning and that type of thing. People are going to put this into Blender and separate all the various pieces and parts and do all sorts of fancy things with this thing, no doubt. So she's quite fast, 32 mph, nothing wrong with that. So we go back up to field 10 here. And we might actually get some bloody work done. Right. There we go. That's a bit bloody better. Right. So that's that there. Look. It's a real nice system. In terms of the Xylon. If you look at real world pictures and stuff like that. So the My Game Steam version is a little bit different. So we have a whole host of attachments on this thing. Look. So this is kind of a modified base game front loader. Right. So we had like a slurry tank, right? We had a fertilizer spreader. Okay. We have a manure spreader. We got the front tank here. Look. We got the kind of a storage box, right? So that's like a 5,000 liter capacity in that. Look. This is a spreader. This is 36 meters. So this is based off a modified base game sprayer that's been modified and adapted. So here's our version of the Xylon. You know, it's different. You know, it's same kind of you know, kind of basic idea and that type of thing. So we have the 524 turbo here, right? So she's 250 horsepower. So this is kind of a unrealistic version, right? So we have so we got narrow twins in this one. Look, extinguisher. We've got the speed sign. Where's that speed sign? We've got the antenna. Yeah, there's an antenna option up here for GPS. Speed sign, front loader attacher. A lot more colors on this, as you can see. Look, rim colors. So this one is a little different in that it has interactive control. So up here you have your little window. You know, your kind of the window thingy. I see that there. Look. So it's a there's a little cover here. You can open up the roof here. You've got air conditioning and there's an animation on there. Got your radio. You can turn on the wipers. You turn on the beacon lights. Door here. Turn on the engine. Oh, that's the lights. What else do we have? Where's the ignition? Here's the ignition. Got the hazards. You've got your turn signal lever indicators. So I guess, you know, this kind of shows you what's going to be possible with the giant Xylon. You know, people are going to be modding the hell out of this, the Xylon. You know. So I'll give you an example of kind of some of the potential things that you could do with this. And then maybe this one here, look. So this gives you an example of what is possible with the giant Xylon and what kind of attachments you could potentially put on this thing. Alright, so there's a storage box. Okay. Front tank, right? So our pendulum system is much more, I guess, extreme. It's more pronounced, I guess is the word. So you know, the pendulum actually, you know, moves a lot more in this one. And there's all sorts of IC controls that you can put on this as well. So with the box here, you can add the manure spreader attachment. Oh, This is bad driving, Richard. So if I get the manure spreader thingy here, look. And then what you do with this one, then you attach this to the back. Or if I just get this one. Right, so that's the spreader attachment. Right. So now if I get the right, you can fill that up. So you can fill that up with solid fertilizer here. Okay. So this is, as I said, it's just to demonstrate what's you know going to be possible with the Xylon. Let's just buy this field over here. I think field 37. Let's just grab that field. Where is field 37? Right, there you go, look. And that has variable working with as well, look. So that's a 42 meter spread there, look. So once again, this is just to demonstrate, you know, what is going to be, you know, possible with the giant Xylon. You know, people are going to modify this mod. They're going to add more attachments to the, you know, the back of the vehicle, and you know, you're going to have to be able to do a lot more things with the tractor here. But in terms of the Giants mod, it's pretty damn nice. You know, it's very, very high quality. You know, so obviously the Giants 3D model is going to be visually the most accurate because they have access to, you know, the real world Fendt Xylon, and obviously Fendt would have helped them, you know, giving them, I don't know, 3D scans or you know, that type of thing, and they would have access to the real world piece of equipment, you know. So the 3D model here is going to be much more accurate than, say, the My Games Team version. You know what I mean? Because obviously My Games Team, he didn't have access to CAD files or, you know, the real world piece of equipment, or, you know, scanning it, you know, making 3D scans of a real world piece of equipment, whereas Giants would, you know. But you know, there is a lot of potential, I think, for modders here, and because it's completely free and it's not behind, you know, a DLC or encrypted or anything, people are going to take this mod, they're going to take it apart in Blender, and they're just going to go crazy with this thing, you know. So yeah, there you go. That's kind of a the new Farmcon pack from Giant Software, the Fendt pack. Very, very nice mod pack. I definitely recommend you download this thing. You get two tractors, the GTA 380 Turbo, the Xylon 524. You get two front loader attachers, and they're unique to this. You get the sprayer here, this thingy, and you get two front tanks. You know, so that's 7 pieces of equipment in one you know, one mod, you know. So as I said, I suspect that certainly I think the Fendt Xylon here is definitely going to be base game at 25, right? So my gut feeling is, you know, I think the Xylon will be base game at 25. Obviously the front loader and probably some of this RAW stuff, maybe all of it will be base game at 25. Who knows, you know. But we're definitely going to see some of this stuff, if not all of it, in the base game at 25. So there you go, my friends. That's the new mod pack from... Oh, Superfly, this is the new mod pack on the official mod hub from Giant Software. It is the Farmcon 24 Fendt pack. You get the Fendt 380 GTA Turbo, These are older tractors, late 1990s to early to mid 2000s. For example, the Fendt Xylon here, it stopped manufacturing in 2007. All right. So you get the two tractors, you get the two front loaders, you get the sprayer, and you get the two front tanks. Yeah, I think it will be. I think once modders get their hands on it, you're going to see a lot of modified versions, and probably on the mod hub as well. Interactive control, animate the doors and the windows, that type of thing. Uh, put some interactive control inside. Add more attachments. Create more attachments for it, front and rear. So, for example, you could put maybe like a bed on the front, that type of thing. More beds for the rear. I think the Xylon here has the most potential. I think this is the mod that people will probably work on because it's got the better horsepower range, that type of thing. Anyways, there you go. That's kind of it from me. That's the Farmcon pack from Giant Software. Available now on the official mod hub. The link is in the description, my friends. I'm just going to have a little bit of a quick word on this. So this is another My Game Steam mod here. We're going to be holding this mod for Farming Simulator 25, right? My Game Steam already has rice wheels designed for this in Blender, right? So there's going to be custom made rice wheels on this thing. This is going to be a really, really nice tractor once it's fully finished for rice fields, rice harvesting, rice planting, that type of thing. So we're going to have a nice little. So this is for 22. It was designed for vineyard work, but we're going to update it for specific rice tasks, and it's going to be a very, very nice little mod. It's not going to be out for 25, but it will, or for 22, but it will be available for 25. So we have the Valpadana, okay, the 4655. We have the McCormick, and we have the Landini. All right. So base game, our standard horsepower is 48, and she goes up to 98 horsepower. And we've a whole host of various shop options here, as you can see. Look. So yeah, keep an eye out and keep an eye out for this for Farming Simulator 25. Our aim is to have this available day one, right? So when November 12th, this will be available for people, and it'll be free. Okay. So yeah, you want to check that out on November 12th. The Valpadana 4655 VRM from My Game Steam. So, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully, you found that entertaining, educational, informative, whatever, We've been streaming now for an hour and 8 minutes. I think it's probably time to call it. So, my friends, yeah, download that Giants mod. It's very, very nice. So, thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Check the old social medias throughout the day and the weekend for more information from Farmcon. I've no doubt there's going to be a huge amount of information about Farming Simulator 25 from the the various content creators and social media channels and that type of thing. Right, we'll leave it there. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.